First of all, I want to commend Clemson. I thought they played just a tremendous game. They did the things that they needed to do to win. And on our side of the ball, frankly, our football team played so well on defense. I thought we had the edge in special teams. So offensively, we couldn't protect our passer. And when you can't protect your passer, then it becomes very difficult to run because, frankly, there's an extra man in the box because you're not throwing the ball. And there for a while, we ended up with about 6 sacks where we get a first down and get sacked, get a first down and get sacked. And, we had a nice plan, we just couldn't execute because we couldn't protect the quarterback. I went into a locker room where there was a group of men that really just played 100 plays, gave everything they had, and with an opponent who really snapped the ball about 50 times more than our offense, they had to kick a last-minute field goal to beat us. That defense played their butt off. There's young men there that just are spent, gave everything they had. To me, I'm really proud of them. I thought they played as hard as they could have. So we have to improve. Offensively, we really just could not protect tonight, and that was really the mark of the game. We protect the pass a little bit, and we hit some balls. Now they have to play some coverage, and the running game just comes to life, and it's just a completely different game. But that wasn't the case tonight, and again, congratulations to Clemson.
Questions? All right, right here.
I know it's tough because it's so fresh, but given the opportunity, what would you do different offensively in the last part of that game?
Well, there's a number of things, call runs that get first downs. I don't know where those are, and call passes that we can protect our quarterback. I don't know which ones those are either. So we threw a couple of balls and got them batted down. And, I can't blame Zach. I thought Zach played really, really hard. But, frankly, he was getting rest from the first series on.
Right here.
Coach, can you speak on DeAndre Hopkins? How much of his 191 yards tonight were his ability, and how much was the secondary mistakes?
Well, no, I think Hopkins had a big night. I think certainly a sure-handed, big receiver. And but I have to be honest with you, I don't know where the MVP award goes, but to me, to me, there's a guy who's, I don't know how many yards he got rushing, but every yard he got drilled. And he just kept getting up and made plays for Clemson and scrambled out and kept the ball alive and made a pass. And I just want you to know, he played extremely well in this game. Very, very, very big night for him.
Les, were those runs by Jeremy misleading, or was there something there that you all just didn't stick long enough to?
Well, no, it's when you're you really risk reward. You put a lot of guys up in there and they stemmed, and if you block it and get a seam, it's a big play, and that's kind of what happened. But there's a number of guys in there. It's they got extra guys in there that we can't block. And simply put, if we get a couple balls, they have to get those guys out of the box. It's a different game.
Is that why you stayed with the pass as long as you
did? We had to eventually hit some balls down the field. We just had to.
Coach, what about the last offensive possession for you guys, where it looked like you had a chance to run some clock there, and you attempt 3 pass plays? Can you talk about what the thought process was?
Well, we were not running the football. They were in a position where they outnumbered us in the run, and so the opportunity to make the throw. And certainly we started out with about an 8-yard gain, and really. It's the same scenario, and if we had another one to get a first down, it certainly makes a difference in that game. So.
Coach, I understand nothing is easy at this level of college football, but last year, time and time again, y'all seemed to make it look easy, and this year it never seemed to be quite that simple. What maybe made the difference?
Well, I think there's some young guys that will eventually mature and step in there and make some big plays for us. And I think, we're, again, moving some guys around the offensive line. And, I think we're looking forward to getting some age there. And I think the opportunity to protect certainly in the future is, I think we got good players. We just play well tonight.
Questions right here?
Coach, talk about Mingo's performance, and it could be quite possibly his last game as a Tiger, and especially setting the tone early with that hit that caused the fumble, and then of course y'all scored a couple plays later.
Yeah, Kiki is, a great player and a tremendous team man, and just he's unusually quick, got great speed. Penchant for making the big play, and that play was key. Those turnovers, they were the mark. We don't turn the ball over and kick field goal. If we make a 7-pointer instead of a 3-pointer, the style of turnover that we turned into points certainly was an advantage for us today. So.
Coach, you may not know, Kevin Minner was named defensive MVP. Do you have any comments on his play?
Yeah. Kevin Benner is an all-in guy. For those guys, the shame is you couldn't have finished in front. Kevin Benner was all out, and I think he was out for 2 series, in cramps and back in, and just great leader, great player, instinctive, big hits. And that's where I have to, gosh, boy, I saw a number of our men just really hit him, clean shots. And it's amazing how he continued to play as well as he did.
Coach, did you sense you were on the verge of a knockout in the third quarter? Do you feel like you have him on the ropes?
Yeah, I liked our chances when we took the ball over. We just get a couple first downs, run the clock out, game's over.
Right here.
Les, a month to prepare and an offense that had been improving as the season went along, your lowest output of the season.
I do understand that. It's a tough thing to kind of figure that our pass protection was as poor as it was. If the pass protection had, it's a misleading piece. If that was a strong part of our tonight, this has been a completely different game. That's the piece that needs fixing. Frankly, we get some young players here that will address and improve, and take some strides as we go forward.
But with that thought, you continue to throw the ball.
Yeah, we had to throw the football.
Les, this is the second year in a row you've ended a solid season with a loss. I guess just talk about pushing on now.
Well, again, we have a very quality football team, and the guys have spent every energy that they had tonight. This moment is a painful one, but the good news is there's some strength in this offensive line that will return, and some good running backs, and some receivers. And I like our quarterback. He took it on the chin tonight, but I like our quarterback. And defensively, we'll be good. Our punter showed that in a pressure situation he can step in there and hit a ball. And so I liked our return game. Certainly an adjustment has to be made. We need to get better on offense, but I like where we're at. And I think we'll be a really fine football team next year as well.
With so many juniors who could be NFL guys, what's your process with them over the next couple of weeks?
Well, we're going to sit down and visit with them as best we can, give them all the information that we can. It's certainly their call. The only thing that I don't want to see happen is I want to make sure that our guys are doing the right thing for them, and I don't want to give the NFL a deal in any way.
Coach, you just touched on it, but the 2 big returns from Michael Ford, Jaden King.